Hi, my name is Athena, but I am also known as Athena Minerva. I am a very important goddess of wisdom, war, and the crafts. My parents are Zeus and Metis, who conceived me on accident as they had lain together, and in an attempt to prevent a potential threat to his throne, my father swallowed my mother whole. It was too late, and my power could not be suppressed, so I was born through my father's forehead. It started off as a migraine, and eventually he could not stand it anymore, and he had the god Hephaestus crack open his head with an axe, and out I jumped, fully grown and dressed in armor. I yelled so fierce I made those around tremble, but my father was not scared of me. He stared in awe and pride. My strategic knowledge of warfare separates me from the others, and I am often portrayed as a companion of heroes and the patron goddess of heroic endeavor, as my knowledge brought me much success in conflicts. My ability to craft extends to spinning, weaving, the creation of the ship, chariot, plow, rake, and flute, although I never played, and the wielding of my father's aegis and thunderbolts. Out of my father's many kids, I am known to be his favorite. I am wise and intelligent, unlike my siblings, and very loved by my people of Athens. Although my brothers Apollo and Artemis are admired by the people too, my father does not see me as a threat, as I cannot fulfill the prophecy of a son overtaking his throne. I stayed a virgin my whole life and never married. Despite this, I fostered a son, Erechthonius. He was not conceived through sex, but instead, his father, Hephaestus, tried to rape me, and in the struggle, his semen fell onto my thigh, and I wiped it off and threw it on the ground in disgust. It landed on earth, and Erechthonius grew from the soil in the ground, and I placed him in a box to raise him in secret. I was often the main helper of ancient Greece's greatest heroes. Most famously, I guided Odysseus during his 10-year-long journey back to Ithaca. I was also a ruthless and fierce warrior. During the Trojan War, I struck the ship of the leader of the Locrians, Ajax, with a lightning bolt for his horrible treatment of my priestess. When this didn't kill him, Poseidon helped me and caused him to drown. I also helped Perseus to kill Medusa by cutting off her head. I used my shield as a mirror for Perseus while he did the deed, because looking directly at Medusa would have turned him to stone. I guided his hand to cut off her head, and in return, he gave it to me. Although I was a great warrior, I was also known for my generosity and compassion. I am considered to be the goddess of the city because I protected the civilian life. The item that I brought with me to describe myself best is an owl. I chose an owl because I honored the owl by making them my favorite among feathered creatures, as I was impressed by its great eyes and magnificent appearance. To be more precise, my favorite bird was a little owl, Athena noctua, which protected and inhabited the city of Athens in great numbers. As a symbol of me, the owl was seen as a protector, and symbols of the owl accompanied Greek armies to provide determination and inspiration on my behalf. If my owl flew over Greek soldiers before a battle, it was seen as a sign of victory. The story of us Greek gods began in 700 BC in ancient Greece by a poet, Hesiod. His work called the Theogony. In his work, he tells the story of us Greek gods' origin and family line. I am honored and remembered through the culture of the Greeks and their beliefs of me, and today my legacy lives on through a variety of cultures. This is important to me because although I do not believe in the gods, it is still a part of culture today. It is important to be educated about the world around you and to be exposed to the belief of others. I also find the mythology interesting and a fun piece to analyze and research. By putting myself in the shoes of Greek goddess Athena, I become more intrigued and fascinated by the ideology. Thank you.